In a very turbulent world, there's a lot of questions when it comes to competitiveness in companies. And you need, of course, to know that certain things just operate smoothless despite the world on fire literally around you. I have a company that I want to talk about now because you are in over 220 countries.
Correct.
So warm welcome to Klaus Dohrmann and Gareth Biggs. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Great to see you here. And I mean, I read something that you have almost 600,000 employees as well.
Correct, yep.
That's right.
It's a big global company.
It's a big DHL since 1969 and just growing. But what I just said, what would you say for your company today? I mean, of course, there are loads of challenges, you can imagine that. But what would you say is the biggest challenge for you right now, given the turbulence we see?
And I would take this from a perspective of our customers, actually. And we're in a service business, right? Providing services to our customers, and whatever their challenges are, are our challenges as well. And obviously, what we're seeing is that we are more and more living in a very volatile world. Some call it a VUCA world, right? And this affects supply chains big time, the operations, the value chain of our customers. So they need to adapt, and we can help them adapting.
And how can you help the companies, if you would go into that, like examples, to become resilient to this?
Yeah, I mean, resilience, of course, is the term to mention here.
Yeah, it's a very fashionable trendy word right now, but important.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
I think there are different levels, right? So, I mean, one prerequisite to become resilient in supply chains, I think, is visibility. So the more you know about your supply chain, the better. That's for your locations, that's your suppliers, down to tier 2 or 3, ideally. And it's, of course, the more you know about the physical flow of your goods, where they are and where they're going, that helps. The second part is a more strategic part. We call this supply chain diversification. So we see our customers reshuffling their supply chain setups. China Plus One is just one example out of many. And we also even see Chinese companies building a more resilient network. It's either going into additional countries for production, also for logistics. That's one. It's adding additional suppliers. That's 2. And 3, it's also thinking about a multimodal setup of the supply chain, air, ocean, road, and so on and so forth. And if I made the third one I want to mention is obviously leveraging every technology that is out there. There's no way around AI these days, but it's not only this, leveraging it to be successful and resilient ultimately.
And I mean, you make loads of studies, but I want to highlight one that you've done with Stern University, as I understood it. And it was newly published, and it was a new version of the DHL Global Connectedness Report.
Yes.
What did that say, Gareth?
Yeah, indeed, we've recently published the latest version of the DHL Global Connectedness Report. And it's a report that's based on a lot of data and facts and reality. And what it shows us is that global trade is continuing to grow, and that globalization is far greater than the narrative often suggests it is. So despite all the geopolitical tensions, the tariff discussions, ever-changing and ever-complex customs regulations, despite all of that, we continue to see global trade growing. And that is a signal to companies and Swedish companies that if we are to continue to grow, to continue to be competitive, then we need to think and act globally. And in Sweden, Swedish organizations, it's important that to be competitive, they have access to a resilient and flexible logistics network, which is where DHL comes in. That it's important that we help them to be able to leverage the huge international opportunities that are out there for them. There's huge growth potential in high growth countries and regions where there's good relations with European businesses. So we have to facilitate that, and that's what we aim to do. We invest in the infrastructure, the capacity. We're strengthening our intra-EU network at the moment, improving our ability to manage heavier shipments in the express network, which is a growing need at the moment. So it's all about being able to leverage that and react to what we see in the report, that global trade is there.
I mean, we are in Sweden, we're in Åre now, and you know, Swedes, we love to talk about, we actually do, we don't want to brag, but we want to talk about how good we are.
Absolutely.
So I want to hear from DHL now. I mean, how competitive is Sweden then, given the report versus other markets?
Yeah. No, in the report, I mean...
You can say we're bad as well.
Sweden is listed as number 12, ranked number 12 in the Global Connectedness Index of all countries.
And how many countries do you have in that?
Well, it's over 200 countries.
So it's everywhere you're operating,
study,
and we're number 12, yeah.
Number 12, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it and other Nordic countries as well are in the top 20, which is a good sign.
So how would you say then, I mean, the word comes again now for the fourth time maybe between us, but how resilient would you say then Sweden is? Like, well, number 12 there, but could you say, yes, that's what they are? Or what do we need to work on?
Maybe I start with the more global outside view, if I may. I would assess the resilience level of Sweden rather high. I mean, when we look at these criteria, right? I mean, one is logistics infrastructure, which is strong. The other one is the multimodal offering you're having, right? I mean, you know, there are not that many countries that can really offer anything from good airports, so air transportation, express transportation, sea, road, the connectedness also to the European network. So I would assess this as high as well. The quality too, and then last not least, I just checked. There's a World Bank Logistics Index, and also there I think it's 4 out of 5 stars Sweden is getting. So it's also based on the data, it looks strong from an outside perspective.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I don't know. No, we're going to wrap this up, but I have to ask you guys. You've been to Åre before, right?
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Talking about bragging about Sweden. Do you like skiing? Is it good here or?
I love it, I must say. I mean, it's not the main reason we are here, for sure not. There's business to do, but it's lovely.
It's a nice environment for business.
Yeah, it's a fantastic environment.
Well, and thank you for saying that Sweden is pretty good. I like that.
I've been here long enough. I've been here 18 years now, and I love Sweden.
So you're Swedish.
It's a great country.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.